Everybody, welcome to Jake Showcase. When I was a kid, one of my favorite lunches of all time was definitely my mom's tuna fish sandwich. Now, while this isn't a perfect recipe, this is real as close as I could get to in my memory to how this was made. I'm going to show you today how to make a delicious, nutritious, fast and easy, high calorie, high protein meal that you can enjoy to power you up throughout the day. Let's take a look. So in order to make a wonderful tuna fish sandwich, first thing you're going to need obviously is a can of tuna, right? Now, I highly recommend the low sodium tuna, just because the sodium is usually the problem with tuna fish, but any kind of tuna fish will do, right? You're going to need 1 stalk of celery, right? You're going to need 4 baby carrots. You're going to need some cheese, approximately this much, right? You're going to need some mayonnaise. You can choose whatever mayonnaise you want, but I like the real kind. And you're going to need 4 pieces of whole grain bread. Again, you can have any bread, but the whole grain and the 12 grain bread is the way to go, I think. And then you're going to have some salt and pepper. This is optional, but it really makes it taste good. Okay, so let's look at it a little closer. Okay, one thing I think is really important is the separation of each of these things. Like, I like to put them in bowls and plates all nice and separated to make it real easy before you get going. So everything's going to be mixed into this bowl here, right? And I like to have my carrots and my celery and my cheese separated. And then, of course, you have your mayonnaise. And, of course, you're going to have your plate. Now, later on, it's going to be all timed out just perfect to make it nice and fresh and taste great. One of the keys to this sandwich is the separation of the different ingredients within the mixture. So when you first put out your can of tuna, you're going to have to really separate it up with some sort of utensil to make it really fine. So while not perfect, after a while of mashing, I have it down to here, and I feel like this is a good amount of fineness for this sandwich. And when you're done, you're going to see that it's really small pieces that I've made here. Now, it's important that you make really small pieces for this particular sandwich, and it's because it sort of integrates the flavors perfectly into when you're eating it. So I recommend that you make it as small little pieces as. Okay, now that we have everything ready to go, just for simplicity, we'll just pour it all in and mix it all up together. Usually I like to do it one by one, just to make sure it's all mixed in properly. But just for right now, we're going to put in all 3 at the same time. Okay, so here comes the magic ingredient, the mayonnaise. Now, mayonnaise isn't really good for you, to be honest with you, but, it just makes a sandwich taste great, and with this tuna fish, you need it. So what you need is you need to have 3 tablespoons of the mayonnaise. So you put in the 3 tablespoons of the mayonnaise, and that's the amount. Okay, now usually when I put the mayonnaise in, before I start to mix it, what I do is I put in the toast, the first of the 2 toasts, and I put it on a number 4 on a number 6 toaster. And I find that the toast, even though it doesn't seem like much, it's important to have just the perfect amount of toast. By the time I'm finished toasting it, it's all done. I put in an extra teaspoon of mayonnaise because I didn't feel like I had 3 full teaspoons. But as you stir it up, you want to stir it really well, and just take your time with it, and then just a sprinkle of the salt and pepper or a spice that you have, and that will make the flavor really come out. So here's the first toast here. Now you want to just take your time again and make sure you really fill it up. You want about half the container of tuna fish here to be on the one sandwich, and you're going to have half on the other. As you can see, they're going to be mammoth and big and huge and great sandwiches. So that's about half there, and then the toast is just about perfect, right? And the other one's still just about toasted out now, and we're on a roll. Here's the second sandwich here, and we're just going to fill it up as best we can to get rid of it all. Make sure we get it all, I mean. And it's just really good for you. It's got all this stuff into it, and it's really great if you're a hard-working person out doing construction, or if you're a kid coming home from school, or if you're just somebody like myself just trying to gain some extra weight in a good way. All right, this is a really wonderful snack. As a topper, don't forget your milk. That's right, all of this together actually would be about just over 1,000 calories, so it's really high calorie and really good for you, especially with the extra milk. In conclusion, all I can say is thanks a lot, Mom. This is my favorite lunch, snack, dinner, you name it. I'll have it any time of the day or night. I highly recommend you do it. Now don't forget, I do my videos on Wednesdays. Please like the video below and subscribe up above. Thanks for watching Jake Showcase, and you have a wonderful day.